And welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age The Veilguard. If you hear any construction noises in the back, I'm sorry, but they are still doing the windows and they make a lot of noise. Last episode, we went to the Habsburg wetlands and confronted the Howler, and it got away. So now, we need to head back to the lighthouse. But first, we're going to make a stop at Dogtown because I'm going to check out the Black Imperium. A new spot to be checking. How's everyone doing today?
How does Tori keep the blight from infecting their own? Has Algernon given them some sort of protection?
Yes, probably. Most definitely, you know?
You're from Ferelden,
You
aren't
got
you?
anything?
I am. You too?
Denerim. Haven't seen it in years, though.
Shit. Dinner.
New wares today, just for you.
No way, it's just for me. That's so sweet of you. It's a pretty cool one. Nothing. You have nothing that I need right now. So,
Till next time.
maybe. No, who knows? Definitely not you. Well, time to fast travel all the way over here because there's no way I'm walking all that.
A dragon here? I never thought.
Rawr.
Here it is. The Black Emporium.
We have company! Urchin! Where is that urchin? Oh, don't tell me I've misplaced another one! No matter.
Hi. What do you got for me, sir? You have weapons. That's kind of crazy. Cost deals +1. Some damage. It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. This one would be pretty good to get. So we'll buy that. They use the spirits though, not the other one. What's this? Gain 10% more gold on pickup and gain deflect when enemies drop gold. Ooh, shit. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of nutty, actually. Is there anyone that? No. Okay. You open attacks, leech 25% of their damage. That's kind of cool. All of your companion abilities cool down and refresh. That's really good. I'm gonna get that. Card damage. I don't care about any of that. Each reflection on an enemy also reduces their defense. Get me that. Wait. I don't have this equipped right now. Oh. Okay, interesting. You could buy these. Get some mementos. Get her a gift. Oh, you can get the hats. That's pretty cool. We'll buy the mementos for right now. And then we'll come back for the other stuff at another time. Fit for a scout. Alright. Fit for a scout. Turn the gift to the lighthouse. Look at that. 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's head on back to the lighthouse. Before we get to the conversation, let's go see what these two are saying.
You don't seem happy about your brother.
Well, sort of, but also not. It's complicated.
You thought he was dead. Now he's alive.
Which is good that he's not dead, I mean. But it's not him. Well, it is, but he's working with Anaris. It was easier before. I could think of the good things. Now he's back and I have to, I don't know, fix him?
He's alive. That's a start.
I hope so.
Alright. Please tell me you're here, because I don't want to go find you. Oh my god.
You're still working.
Just finishing some things up.
I'm worried about you.
You're always up. It's a bit worrying.
Aw, you don't have to worry about me.
I know I don't have to, but you're not sleeping.
Oh, right. I have dreams now. When I go to sleep, I mean.
Dwarves don't dream. We never have.
Oh, I know. A whole life of not dreaming, and then suddenly, here you go. It's unnerving. It's like my mind's telling a story to itself and is really bad at it.
That sounds fun.
Some people pay for entertainment like that.
I've had fun dreams, sure, but lately they've been more scary.
Right. Nightmares. I've read about them.
Usually I'm being chased or hunted. There's something that glows red just out of my sight, and I know it's gonna get me, but I don't know how I know.
Well, we're going this route, so we have to. Express romantic interest in not going to romance. Anything I could do to help?
Would it help if I was there?
Oh, I couldn't bother you like that.
But please do.
You realize you just offered to be with me all night while I sleep.
Well, yeah. I mean, yes, that is what I offered.
Right.
Alex, you go.
Is there something happening between us? I'm not just imagining things, am I?
I think there's something. And I kind of like it.
Me too. I never wanted to say it because I didn't want things to get awkward.
No, it's still pretty awkward. But we just need to keep at it until we push through to the other side.
Hey, guess what? I'm not thinking about my bad dreams anymore.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh shit.
suddenly feel, tired.
Oh, of course. Right, it's, I'm not the only one who's not sleeping. We could continue this in the morning?
I can't wait.
just happens. Why'd my thingy go all great, bro? I gotta come back in and give you a gift. Sorry. You know, we just left on a very awkward situation there at the end, but
Feels like
have
home.
a tree. Actually, it's a pretty awesome fucking looking tree. Can I have the tree? Can I take that tree back for myself? I want it. That was pretty cool. I liked that. Emmerich has one too. Oh, I have to go back and see Emmerich. It's been so long, my guy. It's been so long since we've had a conversation about your plans. Emmerich.
Hi, Emmerich. You've got a guest.
Ah, Rook. You remember the Hand of Glory?
Hard to forget. You figure out what those Venatori who broke into the necropolis were doing with it.
The Hand is how they broke in. The simpler undead are blind to its bearer when its tapers are lit. Sadly, only a death mage could have provided them with this forbidden necromancy.
If they're helping the Venatori, that has to stop.
Agreed. I've made some inquiries. This man is one of the death mage's victims. If he knows where this rogue necromancer is hiding, my corpse whispering will give us the answer.
So you have to. It's creepy. Let's get to it.
Floor's all yours.
It shouldn't take long. I must warn you, it will be harder to coax answers from this poor man than from the dead I spoke to in the necropolis. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Who did this to you?
Eyes hidden, dust and gold.
Give us a name.
They come for this one. The spirits shriek. They come.
A name?
Blackthorn.
Return to your rest.
We got a target. We got a
That name
target.
sounds like a lead.
Blackthorn Manor is an abandoned country house outside Navarra City. Our victim mentioned spirits. If they've also fallen prey to forbidden magic, they'll need our help as well. Let's depart for Blackthorn when you're ready. I'd like to speak to the necromancer behind all this.
Getting quests, getting all the quests. Who else needs to speak? Anyone else? Connus, and then you. Connus, and then you. Oh, what's going on here?
Another day.
Ah, that's such a good boy.
Davrin. Doing some renovations?
Building a trophy cabinet. The figures I'm carving.
So I will still find them.
You know that won't save them from a son.
I had to rescue the latest piece of what I was working on from his beak. I'm carving a Tosh figure. They'll fight the other monsters, and then oops, guess that Herlock was too much to handle there, Tosh. Time to call a Grey Warden.
Really?
No. There's no wood in the world strong enough to carve their temper.
Maybe you could carve the rest of us.
Maybe. It might be good to carve the people still around, once this is all over.
Make my figure the tallest. I'm a dwarf, dude. That doesn't make sense.
If you ever need to talk more about Weishaupt,
what we're doing now, going out and helping people, makes it easier to sleep. But I'll remember the offer. Thanks, Rook.
I'll see you around.
Oh, that'd be kind of funny, though. Make mine the tallest, dude. I know it doesn't make sense because I'm a dwarf and I'm the shortest, but make mine the tallest. Alright, let's go talk to the Lucanus. Oh shit.
Demon's back.
I don't think he ever leaves, actually.
Then he's acting weird.
Smells like melon and wood smoke.
Hey! No! No! Sit your ass back down.
I'll handle this. Maybe make sure the Alluvian room is blocked.
Now we get to talk.
No.
We have nothing to talk about.
Lucanus made a deal he hasn't kept.
What deal?
Break our chains, kill, escape our prison, and live?
Isn't that what happened?
No! I want out!
Where would you go?
Out to where? To Vinter? Orlais? Nowhere's safe for a possessed man.
No! No! He promised! Tell him! Make him! Rook?
You were sleepwalking.
Spite was sleepwalking.
He didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened.
I didn't want you to see that. Again.
Don't be so damn proud.
Your pride's gonna get you killed. Or worse.
Maybe you're right.
You know I'm right.
I'm supposed to be a professional.
Professional doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Something to think about, I guess.
Alright, I guess we'll get the whole team together now. While we're here.
It's the risk of the path we've chosen. Sorrow and anger waiting in abundance. Familiarity rarely dulls their teeth.
Right. Spend enough time as a warden and you'll see plenty of death. Thought I'd gotten used to it. But Weishaupt...
You blame yourself. If you'd been faster or fought harder. If you hadn't missed your best shot at the architect of all that misery.
You did your best. Both of you.
We all did. Just means our best must be better.
It will be. Next time, we'll be ready.
Count on it.
You two done fighting then? I can't have you at each other's throats.
Lucanus is still an assassin. Kills people for money.
And Davrin's still self-righteous. Judgmental, too. Typical warden. Ah, no offense.
If we let that get in the way of stopping the gods...
We won't. We cannot.
We can't afford infighting. Not with the odds already stacked this high against us.
What happened at the Cauldron put a lot of things into perspective. Like Emmerich said, we need to deal with our personal problems. So we're ready when we need to be.
Facing the gods while distracted will end us all.
I'm pleased my words provided clarity on how we all felt. Now, if I may suggest...
Rook, I've been looking for you.
Something wrong?
Evka sent word. They found something.
Right then. Rest of you, find Tosh and Nev. Let's go see what the Wardens have to share.
Ooh. Let's just walk over there, dude. Why you making me walk back? This because this is made one cutscene. But fine, I'll go talk to my Harding.
Meet me in Ravane? I've got sparring practice with the Lords and I could use the sea air. So could you.
You know, that sounds quite nice.
All right then. I'll see you soon.
Yes, you will. Alright, no one else, right? We're good? No one else needs to talk to me? Alright. Let's go to the library.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Killinane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
The one that attacked Treviso?
No, the one from Minrathous.
Damn it.
Where is it?
Hosberg, not far from Lavendel.
Odd.
Strange place for it to land.
Maybe the blight drew it there?
Yeah, maybe. We're all going this time. No one stays behind. We need to put this thing down for good.
This time, we've got a dragon hunter on our side. Right, Tosh?
Right. We can do this.
We've got this.
We took down an archdemon, and we nearly defeated this dragon last time. We'll handle whatever the gods throw at us. Now let's go kill this thing.
Let's fuck this thing up. Let's go. And that will happen in the next episode. Got you guys. We're going to do some codex entries today. So, you know, a little bit of a story development there. Give you a cliffhanger. And if you want to stick around, we can read these missives and codexes. If not, appreciate your time. See you next time. Okay, Gatlock and Antom. Rook, we have learned more of what the Antom are doing with the Gatlock and Treviso. Please come find us soon. Tia. From the Black Emporium, dearest Rook, we at the Black Emporium value patronage is with a heavy heart that we write to you now to alert you that the miserable behavior of some of your companions. The Morn Watcher refused to lure the wisp of your lighthouse into a trap for my invention, to be preserved for eternity. I believe he went so far as to sabotage my device. It is now completely useless. The Grey Warden refused to part with the Griffin for what he considered to be a generous sum, and told me where I could shove my gold. Did you know I had a Magister standing by, ready to miniaturize this creature, and had to send him away? The Magister required a hefty deposit for his time, which I was unable to recoup. And Little Redhead was the worst. I had only begun to just allow me to take a look at the famed crossbow Bianca when she pulled out a cheese knife and threatened to pry me from my chair and toss me into the harbor in a weighted sack. Please speak with them. I should hate to see our business relationship suffer as a result for their uncivil manners. Yours, Xenon. The sun goes on. Rook, fellow Felon and Bane to the Venatori. I've spoken to my fellow performers in hiding, or formerly in hiding, as it were. We're spreading music through Dogtown once more, along with a few messages and a verse or two about a certain heroic friend, lest you think my promise to write a said verse was empty flattery. A man of my word, let's make you immortal. As for yours truly, I've landed a gig at the Lamplighter, whether on street corners or the stage, our songs will be heard. Infamous Dogtown ballader Lex Solus. On behalf of our readers, to Rook, powerful and Minrath is always shifting, and far more than people realize, and more interesting aren't the only ones involved in the Perpetual Rebalance Act. From what I've gathered, people in Docktown, many feel desperate in these days to come. Certain demonic weights have been lifted from our hearts or from where they nested below our feet. Perhaps you or one of your associates could be quoted on some particular details. Regardless, our dear reader will know what happened and who they have to thank. I'm entrusted in Gallus with delivery of this correspondence. Questions about where exactly it's being delivered to can wait for another day. From a humble writer of the Weekly Truth. Okay. Codex time. Codex time. 11 gods and Treventer gods. A note in Belera's handwriting. 9 elven gods, 7 Treventer gods. Lines up because Mythal was murdered before Alton destruction, and Fenriril is Fenriril. We're pretty sure about Elgarnon, day, night, the sun, tyranny, lordship, fatherhood, vengeance. He just wants all the words, doesn't he? Equals Luskan. Dragon of Night. Gillinane. Hala, navigation, monsters. Equals Razikil, Dragon of Mystery. Silas. Fire, the Hearthhome equals Toth, Dragon of Fire. Oh. I see. So the gods are the fucking dragons. Oh, June, craft, invention equals Ethereal, Dragon of Beauty. We're still arguing about Deathram, secrets equals Demod, Dragon of Silence. Secret silence makes sense. Valandin, death, Zezekiel, Dragon of Chaos. Death causes chaos, chaos causes death. Andril, the hunt. Andoril, Dragon of Slaves. Andril and Ordor sound alike. His handwriting, if it helps. Demat likes toads. Dirthaman? I don't get that one. From Travis's journal, The Cauldron. They weren't kidding about the Cauldron. I've heard rumors over the years about some secret warden fortress, but I also heard rumors that Wysep was built on a mountain of gold hoarded by greedy dwarves. Most of these tales start over an ale at the tavern and get wider by the end of the night. Not this one. The Cauldron has to be the scariest place I've ever been. It was so close to breathing impure evil as I've ever experienced. Dread dead griffins, dead archdemons, all the nightmares locked away for hundreds of years oozing darkness. If I don't survive this, if the worst happens to the Wardens, at least this will serve as proof that the Cauldron is real, and I, and anyone reading this, should never think about going there. Ooh. Archdemon bones. Dumbest thing I've ever did was start that stupid fight. Yeah, I had too much ale. Yeah, my mouth gets away from me. And yeah, I shouldn't have punched Pike. How am I supposed to know our commander was in the tavern? And now he's banished us to stand guard in this horrible place. The Cauldron. Today they hauled in some archdemon bones. It was enough to drive me to drink again. Just knowing they're sitting there in the vault. All that darkness and evil still lingering. I can smell it. And there are other things in that vault that shouldn't be. Some odd skeletons. Pike says they look like griffin bones, but I don't want to think about that. The ale can numb only so much. From a letter written by Warden Isaac of the Cauldron Brigade. Griffin Extinction Part 2. I can't get away with what we saw at the Cauldron out of my mind. A whole room of griffin skeletons. It doesn't seem real at first. Griffins have become almost a myth of Warden history. Just something we read about in books. Then 13 of them pop up alive, and now at least 100 dead ones today. When I was looking into how they disappeared all those years ago, I never wondered where they were buried. But now it's the main question: why weren't they given proper graves? Why were so many of them being hidden in the same place where we hide dead archdemons? The Cauldron is where dangerous secrets are concealed from the world, not griffins. It bothers me that the Gloomhowler is the one bring this all to light. From Davern Journal, The Gloomhowler Part 2. This Gloomhowler is a whole new class of monster. It's smarter than anything else I've hunted before. It knows things it shouldn't. It controls Darkspawn, and now lays a trap for us, the Cauldron. The fact that it found the Cauldron is bad enough. It must be going after Grave Wardens for information. Which explains how it knows so much. I can't imagine what that's like, enduring torture at the hands of such a nightmarish fiend. Nothing in any of the bestiaries I've read comes close to describing this thing. My only lead is the scrap of cloth Asen tore off in the fight at the Cauldron. Maybe that will give us something to go on. I have to find the monster that the Griffin lives. The Griffin's lives depend on it. Pagana's Logbook 3, Sensing the Beyond, Rememberings from Before. 1-1 was infinity, not a small shade, not a sharp claw in the gut. Take me out, take me out, take me out, let me out, let me out. The handwriting abruptly alters. When did this start? I drifted off. It was after I spoke to Harding. He can't have been here long. The candle was out, but not much lower than than when I lit it. It may still be evening, or he blew it out, and it's been hours. I'll ask him for an estimate of the time. Oh, shit. Fang the third of the gold gods to rise as archdemon Toth set the tower's age aflame, which grants had owned their skills, ending his reign in 15 years. The Wrist of Freedom, the first condemnation of tormentor slavery from the same document that proposed it. Someone has always stood for right, but the scissors that cut the page were golden and heavy. Lost sketchbook horns, a sketchbook page, artist unknown, featuring precisely a silhouette of animal horns. A note in the murder reads, he claimed the horn that was an August ram's. I'm not so sure. Anderfield's observed. There's a reason the Grey Wardens were blue. Though scattered, all Wardens call the Anderfield's home. They carry that with them, and dress in the clothes dyed in unique Anderfield's blue. The Writ of Antivian Will, reproduction of the contrary drafted by Harris, granted today. The document that brokered the bond between King and Crow, securing the nation of Antivia against the reach of the Empire. Carved more permanent than she became, Ashblaner once and again, Mythil, who refused when the gods hungered, and was punished with horrible freedom from their plans. Pillars of Kalsharok blood. We are kin bound by blood, blood shared and blood spilled in the dark. We are the living memory of our ancestors who dwell within us, remember and are not alone. Paragon Metez, the reborn. Paragon Metez Salik, born a warrior, was the first to change. After the desolation, he traded his sword for a smith's hammer to become what Kalsharok needed most. Lucky Anvil. Kardec's memory guided my hammer to inspiration. The stone replica of the anvil of Kardec Singer, Kalsharok's paragon of smithing, placed near Forge's lucky charm. Castless. Life is a change, and death stagnation. To survive, we discovered what was for what we needed. Lineage, status, history, honor. The blight consumed it all and made Kalsharok castless. Unseen, we kept Kalsharok secret. Centuries passed as we watched the world both above and beneath the earth. Those who met us never knew who they met. The blight is always a present. We endure it as we endure so many other dangers. We have our ways, and Kalsharok thrives. Seal of House Lascar. While the house was dissolved, many of Kalsharok's inhabitants can claim a connection to the bloodline. A gem in a setting constructed from the bronze teeth of a Tesbana or deep stalker, a macabre trinket of sharp points that catch on everything. Nature's palette of an elven. Yeah, okay. I don't even read that. A lotion poplar among the Minrathers, elite. Such a great tingling sensation felt from the Imperial Highway up to the Archon's Palace. What the fuck? Mysterious Andraste. Statue of Andraste numbers carved into the bottom of her cloak seemed in reference a verse from the Chant of Light, but don't match any known recordings. Unwinding box. An interesting puzzle box returns to origin. Each lock open appears to unwind the progress of another. The whirring of mechanism audible inside, but it seems impossible to open. Cool. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below on how horrible my reading is out loud. And if you want to see some more stuff, head on over to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that notification bell is on. And we'll see you all next time. Peace.